All right, what's going on? Welcome back to Studio Series. It's been a while. It's been a minute. We got some stuff to update you on. We're going to go into some updates. We're going to go into some of our goals, our short-term, mid-term, long-term. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. It's been very fast-paced few months, to say the least.
That's right. You're in for a treat today.
Yeah.
So, Gabe, why don't you start us off? What's been going on? Well, when's the last time we even posted one of these?
Yeah, I don't even know. Probably like
February?
2 months.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
been like 2 months probably. I mean, one clearly obvious update is that I don't think that we've recorded a podcast on this set. This is our Aura set in the KOP location.
Oh yeah.
These chairs are new to you. They are extremely comfortable.
Yeah.
They are literally like couch chairs. So that's pretty cool. They look awesome on camera too.
Yeah. Shout out Shrink Chicks for putting these chairs in our thoughts.
Yes, yes. We had some comments on the last chairs, so we upgraded. But it was a good upgrade. They're super comfortable. And I don't think that this back slat was there either, like the wooden slat.
Oh, you're definitely right.
That's an addition. The whole honestly, this whole set has pretty much been like revamped since
Yeah.
we last
Got the different plants.
Yep,
Plants going on here.
we
Got
some
tables.
got some candles.
Yeah.
They smell really good too.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's definitely a little bit different.
But that's like the big clear update.
And I mean, there's another update, a pretty big update. There's only 2 of us.
Yes, there are only 2 of us.
Yeah, I mean, just as like any other business, obviously things are going to change, persona change, staff changes. But yeah, just me and you today. We got a new guy behind the camera right now. What's going on, John? But yeah, we're excited for I guess the next chapter of the Studio Collective.
Oh yeah, Studio Collective. That's the first. I don't know if we've
ever? No, we've said that.
have we. I don't
think
know.
we've said
Maybe we have. Yeah, but it's super exciting stuff. We've been honestly, business has been booming lately.
Yeah, we've been busy.
Yeah,
We've been very busy.
It's like one of the main reasons we haven't done this for a little bit. It's just because we just haven't, unfortunately, had time.
Yeah,
Able to
but
make
it's
time.
It's a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
But I mean, in the past, like 2 months, let's just say since we've posted the last one, we've probably doubled KOP, King of Prussia, like
Yeah.
the studio we're in right now. We've probably doubled the size of it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
And Westchester,
dude, I don't know.
almost doubled as well.
Yeah,
Like,
Westchester's been crazy. And the craziest part is that we haven't been doing paid ads.
yeah, that's the craziest thing
It's
to me.
insane.
Like, it's like the day we stopped running our paid ads, we started converting at record levels.
Yeah.
Just the weirdest thing. And it was just like the weirdest way people reaching out. It's like, obviously we don't have the ads going on. So like nobody was, opting into our CRM through meta ads. And then I wasn't calling them, and it wasn't happening like that. People were organically finding out about us, finding us through our website. Luckily we picked pretty good names to have the natural SEO built in.
SEO's been cooking.
So if you type in podcast studio in Westchester or podcast studio in King of Prussia, we're the first search. Any variation of that, we're the first result, which is nice. And a little bit of AI SEO. I don't know if that's a coined term or not yet, but if you search ChatGPT or Claude or anything like that for a studio near you, we're coming up first too. So
Which
it's
is
pretty cool.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wild. I don't even know how that stuff works, but yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know if we have any leads through AI yet?
Dude, I don't know. Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea to kind of put in one of those like questionnaires like, where'd you hear about us? Because
Yeah.
I see that in other companies. I don't know, it's just anything. I can't think of anything specific off the top of my head, but it's like, where'd you hear about us? Like,
Yeah.
I'm starting to actually see like AI on them. Like, that's an interesting
not a
data point to grab,
thing.
you know?
It's not a bad thing to know because it's the next wave, or it's
Yeah.
the current wave.
Current, yeah.
But yeah, it's just a weird correlation that like the second we stopped running our ads, our conversions just went through the roof.
Yeah,
and
we
other
got
ways
busy, man.
of marketing have just picked up tremendously.
Yeah. I mean, another big update too is we did hire a client success coordinator too, which has been extremely helpful. And I mean, we've gotten a lot of conversions from even that too. Like, we've gotten recently a substantial amount of like studio tours through Facebook posts and like community pages, which honestly was a facet that we were meaning to like do, but like we just didn't ever get around to. And fortunately, Maxine started doing it, and they've been converting like very well. It's insane.
It's kind of crazy too, because a lot of these Facebook groups that we're posting in, I like when I was looking at the groups, most posts don't get any engagement.
Which
like they'll have 0 likes,
That's
0
so
comments. It'll be like 40 straight posts like that.
Yeah.
And then it's the post she made, and it's got like 25 likes,
Really?
12 comments, 5 are hate, 10 are like great comments, and then you have like 5 people sticking up for the business. Yeah, I swear.
Dang.
Yeah, I swear. It's
that's
kind of the
crazy.
coolest thing, but it's like
That's cool.
Like the first time she did it, there was like 3 comments where it was like, "This is what America's come to."
I saw that one.
It was
Yeah,
like, "This is a business in America," and then we had like 3 people just being like, "It's just not for you." Like, chill out. In response to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool, even though they may not have like been a client of ours or anything like that. It's kind of cool to see like the local community sticking up for another small business in the area. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool. It is so interesting too to go back like we purposefully turned the ads off to like kind of almost like slow down and catch up. And it's just so interesting that it like did the opposite thing, which is definitely not a bad thing. Very grateful for it, but it's just so interesting how that like happened. I'm intrigued to see what happens when they're back on. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I think it's a kind of a crazy concept too, because I think it's important to maybe say why we turned back the ads too, because like we were going through a pretty big transition period. We were bringing on 3 new hires.
Yeah.
So we had a ton of interviews. We were, transitioning with former team members, which is always a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, honestly, we were at a point where with a shorthanded team, like we were down 3 people at one point, and it was just crazy.
It was intense.
But at that point, we're like, if we had 3 new clients tomorrow, like we'd probably sink.
Yeah.
Like there just wouldn't be enough hours in the day. So that's why we stopped the ads. We were like, all right, let's just do this until we're caught back up. So when we turn those back on, get ready.
Yeah. Business is going to be booming, and it's going to be cool.
Yeah.
It'll be cool to see, especially for King of Prussia. It's interesting to see where King of Prussia is at now. We were just talking about the other day how with Westchester, we kind of had like, I would say definitely a little bit more foundation in the community because Matt started Simmons Media a few years before. He already had that kind of establishment in Westchester. So we had some people to already kind of know about us. We are involved in the community as well.
Yeah, pretty heavily.
You know what I mean? So King of Prussia did not have that. Like we were really starting, like it had the backing of Westchester, but it's far enough away where it was almost like a kind of like a new business. And it's interesting to see that King of Prussia is kind of in the same spot that Westchester was in at one point, like you were saying.
Yeah.
And it's just interesting to kind of see like how they evolve. You know what I mean? Like Westchester's doing pretty well now. That one's been open for over a year now.
Yeah, year and a half.
You and a year
Dang.
half, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's
and
nuts.
then KOP is like
8 months.
8 months, coming up on a year.
August.
It was August. So it's just interesting to see like the 2 of them. Like I don't know, it's so crazy.
It was. I mean, I feel like we're far enough removed from like the launch of KOP to be like, they're 2 very different. I mean, the business model is the exact same, but it's 2 very different markets. And I think like the biggest thing is just with Westchester, we're there every single day. Like every client knows us well at this point.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy with King of Prussia, where at first we didn't have that. Like the first 6-7 months of King of Prussia, I probably only met our clients maybe once or twice, really just in the sales calls.
Yeah. So
it was kind of, honestly, the past 2 months have been kind of cool to get to know all of our King of Prussia clients and start building those relationships. But yeah, it was very different from Westchester, where we already have like that pre-existing community, and like I know Westchester like the back of my hand now.
Yeah.
So there's already something there. But what have been some of your reflections over the past couple of months?
Past couple of months, I feel like, at least for me personally, I have been absolutely locked into doing like back end stuff and kind of structural up enhancements, I guess you could say, and just kind of like locking in on that while we were kind of low staffed, I guess you could say. To make sure that, you know, when we are back to where we, I don't know, want to be, I guess you could say, that we are like absolutely like ready to go. So I've definitely been having a good time doing that recently. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I think. What about you?
Yeah. I feel like my role over the past couple of months has like done an entire 180.
Yeah, definitely has.
Before, I mean, I was like sales calls all the time. I was doing sessions mainly in Westchester, some shoots, some edits, marketing, really doing like whatever the business needed at that time. But then obviously like with the transition period, I feel like my job became like so heavy in the studios, whereas like I was, I mean, probably running 70% of our sessions, I would probably say, across the two.
Yeah, I would say these past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Man, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
Especially KOP.
Yeah.
Like, because KOP has been booming, like we said.
Yeah.
So it's been crazy.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, it's been crazy, but it's been really cool to kind of like make that shift in perspective again, where it's like for a while, I may not have done many sessions. Mm-hmm. So to be, you know, back into it like every day, which it was great. One, again, to meet our clients and grow those relationships with them and everything like that, but also to put myself back in the shoes of like, oh, there's so many different things we could be doing better.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool to see, like, just trying to put myself in that client's shoes. And a lot of it's things we might not even be able to control, but just figuring out how to respond to those things if they do come up.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I mean, I think, I mean, I am not a business owner, but I have worked with a lot of business owners who say that, you know, wearing all the hats in your business is very important for that exact reason, is being able to have the perspective of every single thing that's going on. Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely an important part, especially like once scaling happens and, you know, employees are brought on to help with those types of roles and duties. Like, you can confidently say like, hey, I've done this, I've been doing it, and like I know how to produce a good product in that manner. So
right. Yeah, no, 100%. But the last 2 months I think have been a really good learning experience still. Just staying constantly learning new things it's been cool.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like these past couple weeks I've been in King of Prussia more than I've been in since we were painting for 2 weeks straight.
No, no joke. I think I might have been here more than Westchester the past couple of weeks.
Yeah. It's because it's been back after back. So for example, for everyone listening, we typically would, for the past, I'd say, a few months before it started like picking up a lot, we would have maybe one, maybe two in King of Prussia. So we'd be able to be at Westchester, where we primarily work out of, and kind of one of us just go to King of Prussia during the day, come back. But recently it's been like, we've had like 2, 3, maybe 4 in one day, where it's like, all right, Matt's been at King of Prussia. He's like, I'll be there all day. Like, and then in between doing work for Simmons Media or Westchester. So it's been crazy.
Yeah. I fully agree. What about some of the external challenges that we did not see coming with the space we chose in King of Prussia?
Oh my gosh, there's a ton with this with this studio.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing in the the heating and the AC in this place was an unexpected curveball. We can't control it, and like for a while it was almost as if like no one in the building could control it. So that was definitely a pretty crazy thing, especially when we first came in here because it was so hot last summer. And
it was brutal.
Even this winter was so cold. So it's like both ends of the stick. Recently, we've it's not, I don't know. We got some new neighbors. And it's been, we can't really tell exactly where it's at right now just because, you know, they're moving into their space and they have quite a big space. So, and we're on the opposite end where it's a quiet studio. So that's been a little bit interesting. Not to say that it's any sort of problem at the moment.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's been an interesting external challenge. We didn't have signs in here for a little bit too. That was kind of some stuff. Didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
We did have signs, and then they blew away, and it was hard for people to find us. Yeah, or we're taking down. We don't know, to be honest with you. Well, someone found one like a month after we thought.
I think it's like in the back room.
I found it on the side of the street. I don't even know. Something crazy like that. But those are like probably the biggest like external ones. Definitely like I would say definitely the temperature. Like that was I didn't expect that one to
No doubt. And yeah, it's kind of weird because this unit I guess doesn't have like a thermostat in it.
No.
So we can't really
we have like a button on the wall.
Yeah, it's just a button. It's like,
we don't even know if it
I don't
really
know
works.
what it does. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just a button, but yeah, that's definitely been a challenge. Like I remember one of our founding members, just like hearing the stories of like when he'd come in, he'd just like be sweating like through his shirt when he'd come in. It was because it was that hot. Oh yeah, I've heard about it.
Dang. Yeah. Feels bad.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah. But I mean lately it's been pretty good. I think it's on the warmer side, but it's not bad. Like it's comfortable.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely I guess it just depends on how long you're sitting in these chairs for.
That's true.
But I mean, right now I guess I would say I'm a little bit warmer.
Yeah, I'm definitely warm.
On the warmer side right now, but definitely not something I was thinking about. But what are some maybe either short-term, mid-term, or even long-term goals that you think you can see on the horizon for the studios?
Yeah, no, it's a great question. And I think short-term goal, so this, if you would have asked me this when we maybe started the studio series or even before that when we first just launched Westchester Studios, I would say long-term goal would have been for both studios to hit the revenue number we wanted to hit. But I think now with the momentum we've had, I think it's a lot closer than we thought before.
Oh, for sure.
So like for context, I won't go too specific, but we have a revenue goal we want to hit for both studios, and once we hit that, we're gonna do something. We don't know what the something is yet, but leaning towards checking out. There's another good studio in Chicago. I forget what it was. What's that actually called? Chicago Podcast Studio or something?
I actually don't.
I think it's Chicago Podcast Studio.
Yeah. I don't actually know. I know that it's like the studio business.
Yes, that's the like the mastermind.
Yeah, I don't know what the actually.
But anyway, this guy Tom runs a studio business mastermind group, and he also has his own studio out in Chicago. So that kind of seems like the likely thing for when we hit those goals is to take a little trip. Maybe we shoot an episode in his studio.
Oh,
I think that would be pretty cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So if you ever see us in a new set, that's a lot different. You'll know we hit the goal.
Yeah. We'll bring it up too.
Yeah. What about you? What are some goals you have?
What did you said more like
I mean, I feel like that's a short, but I feel like that's a nearsighted goal.
I mean, I think that I'm confident we'll hit that this year.
Yeah, I am too.
For sure. Probably even maybe in the summer.
Yeah.
I mean, with where we're projected right now, I would say some. Man, I don't even know. There's a. I mean, short-term goals would be to, because I do think this will probably happen pretty soon. Or actually, let me say midterm. I think this is maybe midterm, long-term, is to have like King of Prussia be so busy that it has a dedicated person like working here.
Yeah.
Like that's definitely, and I think that's more midterm, long-term, but that would be really cool to see. And I'm confident we're on that trajectory because it's like, I mean, it's picking up really fast here. We're starting to get that like natural organic like SEO where people are kind of like seeing us and it's in the back of their head and then they'll remember us when they need to and stuff like that.
It's not their first time hearing about us now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And especially King of Prussia is just such like a commercial area. Like it's not, I mean, there's residential on the outside, but like where we are, it's definitely primarily like commercial. So I think that helps in our favor. But that's one goal I would definitely like to see.
Yeah.
Where it's just like self-sustainable right now.
Yeah.
'Cause right now we're kind of like hopping back and forth. And I think that was a interesting curveball too. Because at first we were like, all right, like KOP is going to we're going to have someone working out of here. They're going to be busy all the time. And like Westchester's going to be the secondary, but it was almost like the opposite.
Oh, 100%.
So,
it was kind of like the complete opposite.
yeah.
Yeah, where Westchester was very busy and then King of Prussia didn't have that much traction at the beginning. Yeah, that's an interesting point because we were like right off the bat. And I think just now that like time's gone by and like say we were to do it again, I think with perspectives and our action plan would be a lot different.
I think so too. We even like came up with that one action plan. Like this is probably a little bit ago at this point, but like now, like when we open up another location, like what the action plan would be rather than like doing what we did this time. Cause that I mean, I don't want to say, I think everything maybe happened for a reason, but maybe stumped us a little bit in that manner. Just because we didn't know.
I think it was a slower launch than we thought it would be.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like going into it, I think we definitely had assumptions.
And I think part of it was just that we didn't consider the fact that it wasn't in our backyard.
Yeah.
Like the Westchester studio is like, that's where we're like at most of the time.
Yeah. A lot of our connections are in Westchester. So like we already kind of had that networking foundation.
Yeah.
I don't really know anyone from King of Prussia. My cousin lives here. Like that's it.
Yeah, I don't think I know anybody.
I don't really know anyone.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah. I mean, another long-term goal too would be like locations too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's definitely another long-term goal.
Yeah.
Now we have triggers in place for when that will happen.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's exciting. But I think that would be probably in the long term. I don't think that would be this year. I think it would be maybe next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the episode of Studio Series. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, do all those kind of things. It helps more than you realize. So, Gabe, any final thoughts before we end this?
Final thoughts. Excited to get the Studio Series back up and running. And stay tuned for more.
Peace.